I'm back. Alright, we're gonna do Scarecrow. Might as well, we're on a roll, right? Same deal as before. You have to go to Made by Mommy's YouTube first, make her witch's hat. I called it Alfalfa in the last one, but make her witch's hat. When she does the double bands, make sure that on the first double band row you use one olive and one black. You're only gonna do that one time. And the rest of it's going to be all black. So go there first, come back, and I'll show you how to do the rest. And guess what? You're back. I should probably shut the TV off, right? All right, TV off. All right, so we're going to make our Scarecrow. So we have Dorothy, Tin Man, and the Wicked Witch, and here comes the Scarecrow. He's a little tricky. He's got some parts to him. The first thing that I suggest is you can take 2 seed beads, the big ones. If you don't have these, you can just wrap a red band, what the heck? What color is this? Black band around your loom 4 times and thread them both onto a single tan band. If you don't have tan, you can certainly use Rainbow Loom's neon orange. So I'm going to pinch it. These are really, really rubbery, so it might take me a minute. Pinch one band and thread it through both eyeballs. Am I on camera? Not that I'm getting anything done anyway. Did you ever notice how many times I ask if I'm on camera when I make my videos? Dun, dun. You might hear Mikey cough in the background. He has a cough. I don't know what's wrong with my Mikey. Alright, so. Oh, Mikey. Mikey has a cough. Sorry, pretend you don't hear him. I have to take him to the doctor. Alright. You can see here that I've made one arm, one foot, and one cheek. So I'm going to make the other ones with you. So, for the arm, you're just going to take Mikey. What's the matter? He's coughing again, my baby. You're going to take olive green bands, original Rainbow Loom bands, double bands, and you're going to go down 4 times. This is his arm. Poor Mikey. I don't know if he has allergies or a cold. I don't know. My poor baby. You okay, Mike? We're going down 4 times with double olive bands, and then 2 wide, 1 time with your tan skin color bands. Whatever band it is that you're using for the skin color, you're going to go down 1 time, and you're going to cap it with a same color as your skin color 3 times. That's an arm. 4 double olive, 1 tan, and a capping band. Mikey! For the cheek, because you have a little cheek sticking out there, because he's a Scarecrow, you're going to go down your loom with the skin colored bands, double bands 2 times. Mikey! Oh, my baby. And wrap it around. Let me go see if Mikey's okay. Pause. Okay, I'm back. I did a little throat rub and he stopped coughing, but he looks sad. I'm gonna have to take him to the doctor. Anyway, here we're making the cheek 2 times with your skin colored band, double bands down, and then cap that 3 times as well. I'm just using a spare loom. Your figure is going to be in the staggered offset position. So there's a cheek, and then for his shoes, we just need black bands, and we're going to go down. I have 3 bands. Double bands 3 times. And we will have our second shoe foot thing. This is my broken loom. You like that? I gotta email Rainbow Loom and see if they'll replace it, which I doubt. Alright. So now that we have these, like I said, I still have another set. So you have to make 2 sets of each of these to save time. I did one already. So let's just go ahead and hook. So we're going for the foot under the cap band. Hold it down. Bring it forward. Regular standard looping. Foot again. Mind all the scratches on my hand. This is from trying to comfort Mikey when he's coughing. He doesn't feel good. There's your foot. We're going to do the same for the arm. Go under the cap. Bring it forward all the way. And the cheek, same thing. Take the cap, hold it down, bring it forward. And I'm going to take them off my loom with my spare hook. Right off. And put them to the side. Put them to the side. Put your hat to the side. And put your eyeballs to the side. Put your broken loom to the side. Okay, you need a standard offset position with the arrow facing toward you to make this little cutie right here. So if you don't have tan bands, you can use the neon green. If you don't have brown bands, you can use Rainbow Loom's original burgundy. But lucky for me, I have brown and tan. So you're gonna need brown, tan, and olive for the rest of the project. So the first thing that we're gonna do is the usual. We are going to left to center, all double bands, and center to right. We're gonna go down his face, double bands all the way down on the right. I mean, this is the left. I know my left from my right. I do, I swear. Left twice, right twice. I don't have much to talk about today, sorry. And because I just said it all in my other video. And down the center 3 times. Maybe if I just talk funny, then I don't know. Anyway, double bands from the center to the left, push it down, and from the center to the right. Now we have to do his neck, which is 2, again, skin colored bands. And now we're going to work on his shirt. So you're going to need olive bands for this. These are original Rainbow Loom olive bands. Should get some out. Okay. And we're going to begin with his shoulders. So left to center, double bands, like I said. And center to right. We're going to go down on the left and the right and the center 4 times with olive double bands, if we don't drop them all. 1, 2. Yeah, I've really used all my material in my last video. I'm sorry. 4 on the left. I talked about snow and shoveling and the Super Bowl and baseball, and now I'm out of stuff. So I got nothing. Nothing at all. You better have watched your hat tutorial, because you're gonna be sorry if you didn't. To make his hat, you're gonna have a hatless Scarecrow. And now that I went down the center, I'm gonna go down the right 4 times. Still using olive. And 4. Now we're going to switch to brown, maybe if we ever get this on. I'm going to switch to brown, or like I said, you could use the burgundy. 1 time in the center, double bands, and 3 times on the left and on the right. So 1 and 2 and 3, and 1 time with your skin colored band, because he has a little ankle showing. He has like little capris on. Same on the right. We're going to go down with brown double bands 3 times. And 1 time, maybe, do over. And 1 time down with the skin colored bands. And now you have all of your bands on the loom except for the horizontals. So let's get his eyes over with. You have 2 seed beads or 2 wrapped bands 4 times. You're going to place it on the second pin on the left and on the right and separate them so you don't have Cyclops Scarecrow. Maybe if I can get my little hands in there, I'm going to use my hook. Alright, put that in. And we also have to make his nose. I like his nose to be a little smaller, so I use a brown band. Take a brown band, put it on your hook, wrap it around 4 times. 3, 4. And thread it into 1 skin colored band. Pull all those loops over. I stink at this, by the way, because I have slippery hands. Pull all 4 brown loops, no matter how many tries it takes you, onto that skin colored band, and you're going to put it right below the eyes. Now the only difference here is we want it to be a little bit higher, so we're going to take it and put it above that pin. So even though it's on these 2, his nose itself is above it, right under his nose. Okay? Do that. Okay. Good job. Alright, it's time to attach stuff. So since my cheek is here first, I'm going to take my cheek and put it on my hook. And while we're at the face, We're going to put it right over, I didn't get all 4. We're going to put it right over that nose band that we just placed right here on the corner of his face. Maybe. There it is, and let it stick out to the side. Okay? Taking the other one off my storage hook. My hands are everywhere. Turn them around if you're a righty like me. Same thing on the other side. Put it on and let it hang to the side. And there is his face. Not putting the hat on yet. Let's do shoes, shall we? So, take your shoes off your storage. And obviously they go all the way at the bottom because they are shoes. And you put on one. And put on the other. It's arm time. I'm going back up to the shoulder. Right where it connects here. I know I'm going fast. I'm sorry. I don't want my battery to die. Okay. If you need me to slow down, just pause me. I'm in hyper, I drank too much coffee mode again. Alright, other arm. And now we are ready to place our triangles. So, for his body, we're going to take olive green bands 3 times and we're going to double loop them. So wrap it to itself and put it right below that shoulder and arms. And we're going to do that 2 more times. So take another olive green, stretch it out a bit so it doesn't snap on you. Make another triangle, double it. Same thing again, we're going to double it. And then for this one, we're going to also use a doubled band, but we're going to take a brown band. So wrap it to itself. I dropped it. Wrap it to itself, put it on. And one more time with brown, take it, wrap it to itself. And you know me, I like to get this out of here, so I take the center and bring it forward. My band broke. No, it didn't. I just dropped it. Do over, double band, triangle, fabulous, wonderful. Okay, carefully place it above that pin. Okay? And we have to put on his hat. You better have watched me by Mommy's video. You're going to take, just like with the other one, not this first one, not the capping band, but the second one in. And you're going to put it, I'm trying to keep my hands out of the way, on, don't fall. Sorry, hands. I dropped it because I'm trying to keep my hands out of the way. And we're going to put it eventually, oh my goodness, I can't get all the loops. Make sure you get all the loops. On that side. And then we're going to, guess what, do the same thing on the other side. Get those and put them on, not on camera, and put them on that pin. Okay? And then in the center, just take a couple random bands. Make sure you have like at least 2 or 3 and put them on the center. And there you go. I'm just going to turn it. Sorry about my hands. See, I don't like that one. Stretch it. Okay. And now his hat is attached. And guess what? Believe it or not, we are ready to loom. We'll add on the belt and the little arm thingers later. Yes, we will. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go under his foot, hold it out, and take that flesh-colored band and pull it forward. And then I'm going to just continue to loom forward with my brown. That's my pants. And then we get up to the shirt. Still going. Still going. So what's going on? Did you shovel yet? Did you have school today? I don't know what to talk about. Other side. Under the foot again. Up. I'm trying to keep my hands out the way. Are they out of the way? They better be. I'm going to chop off my other hand. Just for looming purposes. Alright, and we're going up. I didn't do the center yet. There's no reason why I didn't. I just was on a roll and went with the other side. So, it doesn't matter. Because his collar is the same color. Alright, I'm going to do the center. So I'm going to grab that brown band, bring it forward, and get stuck. And continue looming his shirt. I might as well just keep going up to the center. And then I'm going to go underneath the armbands. I'm going to find those 2 olives, bring them to the center on a diagonal. Same on the right. Hold that arm down, bring those to the center. And you've looped his body. Now, go under all those olive bands and find the 2 skin color neck bands. Mine are really tight. Oh, I got an olive one. Get out of here. All right. Pretend that didn't happen. And put it on. So we have his neck. I had gone this way first, so my top 2 bands are going to be on the right. You're going to go right over the cheek. Make sure it stays to the side. Same deal on the left. Right over the cheek. Make sure his cheek is on the side. And then you're going to go up the center. When you go to the center, make sure that his nose doesn't flop around. You want to go over his nose, and we'll push it through later. On the left and on the right, when you go in, you got to go under the cheek, under the cap bands, everything. And go forward twice. Go forward twice. Hold down the hat so you have room. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to go under the cheek. Bring those 2 bands forward. Go under the eye band. Bring those forward onto the hat. And then I'm just going to do this last band in the center onto the hat. And then to hold it all together, we're going to go all the way under those black bands and I'm going to push it down and bring those 2 skin colored bands to the top. And I am going to take a black band so that it doesn't show as much. And I'm going to go through all those suckers in the center. Make sure you go through every single band. I like to look out the side and make sure. And you're going to thread it through all those bands and kind of make it go off to the side so that it doesn't... Okay, so my memory card was full. All I did while you were gone is tie the slip knot that we started. So we're going to now take him off the loom. Starting with the hat, use your hook. I feel like my loom is going to break. Alright, his cheeks have to need a little love too. Neck should be okay with the loom. Don't worry, we have more stuff to put on him. We have to put on his belt, and we have to put on his, well, we have to pop his nose through, and we have to put on his little armbands. So I just pulled him off. Where's his nose? There it is, in the back. So it's easier to just flip him around and push it through. Okay, there's his little nose. If you want it on this side, you can just flip it around. It doesn't matter. Just straighten it out a little bit. And then you're going to take 1 brown band and loop it on his arm, because he has like little cuffs. Just loop it on his arm 3 times, or 4, whatever you're feeling, and slide it down so it covers the olive and is right, not totally cover the olive because it's never going to. And put it as close to his little hand as you can so that you have a little armband. We'll do the same thing on the other side. Take a brown band, wrap it around 3 times. You can even do this without, you can use your hook and wrap it around 3 times and then slide it on. And then for his belt, I'm going to take 2 brown bands together. I'm just going to kind of spread them out with my fingers, and I'm just going to put them right on him. And there you go. You're ready. You're off to see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz. Anyway, there he is. There's Scarecrow. I hope you enjoyed, and I really hope that you went to madebymommy.com first and watched her hat video. We'll see you soon. Bye.